And welcome to Practical Civics. This is the last of a three-part series of videos on the common law system. And in this final video, we're just going to talk briefly about how the courts became so politicized. We'll talk about what issues are coming up for the Supreme Court. Federal judges are not elected by citizens. They are appointed, and they are supposed to be nonpartisan arbiters of the law. So when a case is brought before them, they are supposed to hear the facts of the case and decide whether a law has or has not been broken. Over the years, though, the federal courts have become more and more politicized, with judges being selected for the courts by presidents based on their ideologies. And as a result of this, the Supreme Court has the lowest trust rating that I think it's ever had in its entire history. I think the courts are presided over by judges who are going to let their own belief system influence the outcome rather than strictly adhering to the rule of law and following established precedent. There are a couple of judicial societies and organizations that actively work to promote and seek the nomination of highly partisan judges, starting with the Federalist Society. The Federalist Society is a prominent conservative and libertarian judicial organization. They adhere to a originalist and textualist view of the Constitution, and they have played a big role in identifying judges who adhere to their view of the Constitution and lobbying for those judges to be put forward as nominees. There's also the American Constitution Society, which is the liberal version of the Federalist Society, although they were founded much later. Instead of being founded in the 80s, they were founded in the early 2000s, and they haven't been nearly as influential. There are advocacy groups like those who are opposed to abortion rights or those who support environmental protections, who have latched on to the strategies of these judicial societies, and they use that to actively seek out and promote the nomination of candidates that adhere to their viewpoints. So the issues that the Supreme Court, which is newly politicized and has a conservative majority, will be considering in the coming years are things that matter to lots of different Americans. Abortion rights, for example, and whether a national abortion ban would be passed. If it was passed, would it be upheld? Also, affirmative action. We've already seen the Trump administration take action against diversity, equity, and inclusion initiatives, and the Supreme Court has ruled in the Trump administration's favor. Voting rights, LGBTQ rights, environmental regulations, all of those things are coming up for legal challenges in a court that is already predisposed to rule one way versus the other.